This is the 2KMC, and it's time to crown your top play of the spring champion and the winner of 500,000 BC. Let's see these magnificent plays. Your first finalist, Frisbee Cab.
Hey, nice shot.
Your second finalist, Huey Strangler 0-0. Now, vote for your top play of spring champion.
Bad news for DP3 fans, as it turns out his injury is of the extremely serious variety. He's going to miss a lot of time.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed, Hornet. Particularly troubling due to Chris Paul's age. He's 34 this season, and he's still got 2 more years on his contract.
34? Looking pretty good for 34, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but not feeling good, though. And he's making a whole...
Jay, what's up, man? You good? Good. Have a good one. We'll do.
Ready for this long bus ride?
At small forward, standing 6'8", number 8, Trevor Ariza. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 00, Carmelo Anthony. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 3, CJ McCollum. The big man, at 7'0", number 21, Hassan White.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports with David Aldridge on our sideline. And let's go straight. Well, I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And for the Trailblazers, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's White, and it's Best in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. And Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Ariza kicks to Whiteside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Porter passes to Best. Five on the clock. Outside, Levine. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Markkanen, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Poked away. Porter with it. Now defended by McCollum. Best's shot is good. It's all knotted up.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Whiteside dishes to Lillard. And McCollum now atop the key. Here's Whiteside. The shot, no good. Nice D from Best. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Shoots over Markkanen. Ariza kicks to Lillard. Portland, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And last year, the Bulls having issues moving the ball was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Best passes to White. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Best can't hit. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Ariza has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One criticism of Jim Boylen before getting extended was his offense. Called too slow and too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the offense. He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And Steve, for Boylen, a first-time head coach, a smart move to shore up his staff, though.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Lets guys like Boylen focus on player development and defense.
And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Ariza's got his second bucket of the night.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
White the pass to Best. Right side Markkanen. Outside White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now we go to our rookie leaderboard to get a check on the players at the top of the freshman class in assists over the last 10 games. And you look at White, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And those are some of the finest passers the rookie class has to offer. I mean, that's some great...
Trailblazers leading by 8. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Satoransky, also Valentine out there, and it's Best in at the 4. Inside, pass to Satoransky. Murray outside. Gafford passes to Best. Just 5 to shoot. Murray outside. From 20 feet out. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
To the inside, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Outside for Murray. The pass to Best. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Satoransky. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Lillard. Here's Little. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate. But in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by Gafford. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Murray. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. That one's not going to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Back to Satoransky. Makes it off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Portland lead.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Count it, good.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Lillard outside. He feeds it to Nurkic. Rebounded by Gafford.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Best passes to Satoransky. Down low. It's tipped. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, we've seen a few guys score close to 70 points in a game recently. Devin Booker of Phoenix certainly has gotten to that mark. Who might be the next guy to get to 70?
I think James Harden, because the way he shoots the 3-ball and gets to the free throw line, he's one. Steph Curry for sure. Kevin Durant. And I think Giannis in a few years, if he can start knocking down those threes, because I'm sure he can get about 40 points in the paint, 10 at the line, but he needs to knock down a few threes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And Levine comes to help. The pass to Hazanya. McCollum outside. Back to Hazonia. Chicago grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out left to the wing. Here's Best. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Whiteside.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Hazanya. Portland no good that time either. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Best. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk. for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Gafford passes to Best. Passes it to Gafford. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And the Bulls making a change here. Hutchison's checked in. Outside, Levine. 4 on the clock. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
This is the capability Zach LaVine has. Can score on all 3 levels.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Now here's Little. Here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Hazanya. The Bulls making a change here as well. White's checked in. Bulls have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Hutchison's shot is off. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all.
Off the inbound pass. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at us. White, wide open. He fires. He drains the quick shot. White's got 9.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Lillard outside. Rebound by Best. Best's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Levine. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And the basket is good.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
To the paint, here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, the past month has been surreal. 12th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball play.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
Here's Whiteside, and it's blocked by Best, and they'll keep possession. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
It's hard to intimidate Whiteside because he's usually the guy on the end doing the intimidating. Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Best. He's covered by Whiteside. And it's White missing.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Anthony nowhere around. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 12. Best passes to White, and the layup is good. White's got 13.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 now on the night. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Best.
An efficient facilitator when he's asked to do it. Porter with the sweet dish.
McCollum outside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Portland with the ball. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Give this young man a lot of credit. Instead of watching on the offensive end, he's making a difference when his number's called.
Bean passes to Best. Over Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Best, covered by Anthony. Nice move. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Nice job setting that screen, although Porter does a good job of just getting in the way.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And with Otto Porter, the skills are always apparent with his play. And Smitty, you just like when he's playing aggressively on the floor.
Yeah, it's something that his former coach, Scott Brooks, was always trying to promote to Porter. When he becomes more than just a catch-and-shoot threat, that's when his game is at his best.
Best. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Yep, it counts. Lillard's got 7 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the inside. Here's Best. Ariza brings the double. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. There was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Best passes to Levine and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Good recognition by Levine. Has the defender where he wants him, doesn't let him off the hook.
Azania, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza.
And with this team, Zach LaVine has been thrust into the role of the leader. Still young in his own right, but as a rising star and a large part of the future, responsibilities are falling in his lap.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. Bulls trail by 13. And for Levine, he is the best scorer on the team. And you know what, Smitty? He should be a leader.
You're right. And that isn't something that's easy to step right into. After losses pile up, you feel more pressure and want to take over every game. Zach LaVine should be up to the task, but it will take some adjusting.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Satoransky gets the bucket. Portland leading by 11. And Levine comes to help. Inside, here's Hezonja, and finish off by Hezonja.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Here's McCollum. And that one is off. Bulls trail by 13. Satoransky, the best of best. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 5 assists in the game. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And here's Little. Clock at 6. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. And finally they hit one. McCollum's got 10.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Pass to Satoransky. Down low. Shot's good by Gafford.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Trailblazers leading by 11. The feed to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And that one's good by Porter.
There's the length we talk about with Otto Porter, able to convert with someone right in his face.
To the paint, here's Nurkic, and it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Levine, and McCollum with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Porter passes to Best. And stolen by Whiteside. So the Bulls 5 right now. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Best in at the 5, down low.
And gliding to the rim there. Ariza looking graceful on that move.
Markkanen tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Trailblazers leading by 18. And they double up Whiteside. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. Do you think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer times throughout the All-Star games, and there's not as many back-to-backs.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella. His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
To the middle, here's Ariza. And Ariza with the stuff. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 18. They get it again. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
And Lillard gets double teamed.
Oh my goodness, his fifth foul, one more, and he's done for the evening.
Chicago on defense. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Whiteside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Bulls trail by 18. Anthony on the double team. Here's White, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
And White, no good on that one.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's good on the second. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
And he's had his troubles at the line tonight. Unfortunately, that's nothing new. Just glad he was able to convert right there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
That shot, no good. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Best. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Best.
Both free throws good from Best. Trailblazers leading by 13. And Lillard gets double teamed. And the pass to Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Levine. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Lillard against White. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And he banks in the layup. Whiteside's got 17 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, Levine. And stolen by Whiteside. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. Sweet little floater. Ariza's got 21 in the game.
And I like the way Ariza is asserting himself offensively.
Best passes to Markkanen. Outside Porter. Here's Best. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lillard dishes to Whiteside. Knocked loose and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's Best. He's covered by Whiteside. The offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And he sinks the second. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, Smith, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's the double team from Whiteside. Best passes to Markkanen. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Portland called for the foul.
Lauri Markkanen is a guy you can build around. The 7th overall pick in a very strong 2017 draft.
And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
It's McCollum on the wing. No good from outside.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Levine kicks to Porter. Can't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Markkanen against McCollum. Looking to get it going, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Whiteside, good.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Best. That shot off. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Ariza kicks to Whiteside. Passes it to Lillard. And stolen by White. Lays it in off the breakaway. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition, because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
The putback.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Back to Porter. Here's Best. Ariza covering. Good on the bucket. Best's got 18 points just in the second half.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Portland leading by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Hassan Whiteside.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Lillard, the pass to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Whiteside, good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Lillard against White. Porter with the steal. Here's Best. A second chance effort. No good there. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great play, almost a perfect game, and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Rick Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Yo, Che. What's up? I want you to meet Chris. He trains a lot of our guys in the offseason.
Oh, I know Chris, man. I follow you on Instagram. What's up?
Big fan of your game, Che.
For real?
Yeah, gotta respect someone that stands up for what's right.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
So look, if you ever want to get in the gym, just hit me up. We can get to work.
For sure.
Got a lot of trust in Chris, all right? Use him. He's a good resource.
Will do, man. I'll take you up on that.
Appreciate the trust, Coach.
All right, guys. Man, I saw you and your family, man. You look good. But to answer your question, you know what? I always want to... Anything else?
No.
No?
I'm good.
Got
All
what
right,
I
guys.
need.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Che.
Hey, man. You got that?
Nice work on the boards tonight, Che.
Oh, right on. Thanks.
Why do you think you guys won?
Bro, rebounding is just one part of the game, all right? It's important, but it's not everything. As far as why we didn't win tonight, I don't have a great answer for you. But we look at the tape and figure out a way to come out strong next time, all right?
Hey, Che.
What's up, Vinny?
Now, I know you guys lost tonight.
I mean, I work hard on my game, so it's nice to see some results.
Can I borrow you for a sec,
What's
Che?
that? Man, it's an incredible feeling. It's kind of like...
Perfect. That's all I need. Thanks, Che.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, they hate to salute when you stand up.
All right. You guys ready to get down to business? We got a new contract to hash out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Pleasure doing business with you, Don.
Levi, the pleasure's all mine. Excited to stay in the Che business.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship. You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.